Hello, everyone. I'm Tom.
And I'm Kate. Welcome back to VocabJamEnglish.
If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and join us every week.
This channel will have conversations on a single theme.
Today's topic is the Iberian Blackout.
And of course, we'll introduce some great English vocabulary along the way.
Oh, and if you want to see subtitles, please turn them on in the settings.
That's right. You can switch them on anytime to help with understanding.
There will be a quiz about the conversation at the end.
So grab your favorite drink, sit back, and let's dive into today's talk.
Hey Kate, did you hear about the big blackout in Spain and Portugal?
Yes. It was all over the news. So many people lost power.
Right. I read that over 50 million people were affected.
That's huge. Do we know what caused it?
It started in southern Spain. 3 power stations suddenly stopped.
Oh wow. Was it a cyber attack or bad weather?
No, not this time. It was a sudden drop in electricity frequency.
What does frequency mean here?
It's like the rhythm of electricity. If it drops too fast, everything shuts down.
Like when your heart skips a beat and the body reacts.
Exactly. And France had to cut the power line to protect their own grid.
So the whole Iberian Peninsula went dark?
Almost all of it. Even parts of southern France were affected.
That's scary. What about hospitals and airports?
Hospitals used backup generators. Airports had delays.
I can't imagine being stuck in an elevator during a blackout.
I saw a video of people trapped in the subway in Madrid.
That must have been really stressful.
For sure. Internet traffic dropped to just 17% of normal.
So communication failed too. That's dangerous.
Definitely. The government declared a state of emergency.
Do we know how much damage it caused?
They say the loss was about 1.6 billion euros.
That's a lot. Businesses must have suffered.
And farmers too. Food storage systems stopped working.
That's a wellness issue too. Food safety is so important.
Good point. It shows how fragile our systems really are.
Have they found the exact cause yet?
They're still investigating, but it seems like poor energy management.
Maybe too much renewable energy without enough control?
Exactly. Spain and Portugal use lots of solar and wind energy.
That's great for the planet, but balance is tricky.
Yes. If the grid isn't stable, the whole system can collapse.
I guess this blackout will change their energy policy.
It already has. Portugal stopped importing electricity from Spain.
That must have raised electricity prices.
It did. People started buying generators.
Do they have emergency kits like in Japan?
Not really. This caught people by surprise.
Did they fix it quickly?
They used something called a black start to restart the grid.
What's a black start?
It means starting from zero without help from other stations.
Like rebooting a frozen computer.
Yes. Spain used hydropower. Portugal used gas power.
That must have taken a lot of coordination.
It did. But by the next morning, most power was back.
That's pretty impressive.
Still, people are worried it could happen again.
Are they working on better protection?
Yes. They asked the EU to strengthen the connection with France.
More cooperation between countries is a smart move.
It's essential. One weak spot affects everyone.
I heard Trump used this event to promote nuclear energy.
He did. He said it shows why reliable energy is important.
It's a controversial topic, but I kind of get his point.
Me too. We need energy that's both clean and stable.
This blackout really reminded me how important electricity is to our daily life.
Totally. Without it, we lose water, internet, everything. Life stops.
I hope this leads to better systems around the world.
All right. Now it's time for our vocabulary corner.
Yes. In this section, we'll pick some words from today's conversation and explain them in a simple and easy to understand way. Blackout.
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 A blackout means all the lights and electricity stop working. Everything goes dark, and you can't use things like the TV or the fridge. It can happen during a storm or when the power system breaks. Similar word, power outage. Blackout is more about the lights and power suddenly stopping. Power outage sounds a little more formal. Example, we had a blackout last night, so we used candles.
Generator.
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 A generator is a machine that makes electricity. We use it when there is a blackout, so we can still turn on lights or charge our phones. Similar word, battery. A battery is smaller and stores power. A generator makes power, usually with fuel like gas. Example, the school used a generator to keep the lights on during the storm.
Frequency.
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 Frequency means how often something happens, or how fast something moves up and down. In electricity, frequency is like the beat or rhythm of power. Similar word, speed. Speed tells you how fast something moves. Frequency tells you how often it happens in a time period. For example, if lights blink 60 times in 1 second, the frequency is 60. Example, electricity, the power went out because the frequency dropped too fast. Example, other use, we have fire drills with high frequency almost every week.
Emergency.
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 An emergency is something very serious that happens suddenly. It needs quick help, like when someone is hurt or there's a fire or blackout. Similar words, crisis, accident. A crisis is also serious, but it can last longer, like a big problem over many days. An accident is usually something that happens by mistake, like falling down. An emergency is more about needing fast action. Example, we had to leave the building fast because of an emergency.
Fragile.
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 Fragile means something can break or get hurt very easily. It's soft, weak, or needs to be handled carefully. Similar words, weak, delicate. Weak means not strong, but it's more about power. Delicate is soft or beautiful and easy to damage, like a flower. Fragile means something is likely to break if you're not careful. Example, be careful with that glass. It's very fragile.
Collapse.
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 Collapse means something falls down suddenly. It can be a building, a chair, or even a person falling because they're too tired. Similar words, fall, break down. Fall is when something goes down, but it may not break. Breakdown is often used for machines. Collapse means something falls and stops working or holding up. It's often sudden. Example verb, the roof collapsed during the storm. Example noun, there was a big collapse of the power system.
Coordination.
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 Coordination means working well together. It's when people or parts of something move or act in a smooth way. Like dancers moving together, or teams helping each other. Similar words, teamwork, cooperation. Teamwork means people helping each other in a group. Cooperation means agreeing and working together. Coordination is more about making things move or happen at the right time and in the right way. Example, good coordination helped the rescue team save everyone.
Controversial.
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 Controversial means many people have strong, different opinions about something. Some people like it, and some really don't. It causes a lot of arguing or debate. Similar words, debated, unpopular. Debated means people talk a lot and don't agree. Unpopular means many people don't like it. Controversial means it gets people arguing and feeling emotional, some support it, some strongly disagree. Example, the idea to build a new power plant is controversial.
All right. It's time for the quiz corner.
In this section, we'll ask questions based on today's conversation.
1. What caused the blackout in Spain and Portugal? A. A cyber attack. B. Bad weather. C. A sudden drop in electricity frequency. Correct answer, C. A sudden drop in electricity frequency. 2. How many people were affected by the blackout? A. Over 50 million. B. About 5 million. C. Around 500,000. Correct answer, A. Over 50 million. 3. What did hospitals use during the blackout? A. Solar panels. B. Backup generators. C. Flashlights. Correct answer, B. Backup generators. 4. What is a black start? A. A new type of battery. B. Restarting power without help from other stations. C. Turning off all power on purpose. Correct answer, B. Restarting power without help from other stations. 5. What kind of energy do Spain and Portugal use a lot? A. Nuclear and oil. B. Coal and natural gas. C. Solar and wind. Correct answer, C. Solar and wind.
All right, we're coming to the end of today's episode.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out.
All right, see you in the next episode.
See you next time.